we don't do moral victories, obviously. I mean, we show up to win every game. But certainly I'm proud of, we're playing better. We're competing, at a high level. And now it's time to, understand how we finish those games and get numbers in the left column, not the right column. So, like you mentioned, a really tough game against Temple. It's good to be back home, to play in front of our fans. I know the Convo is going to have a great atmosphere on Saturday, and then we'll get back on the road for 2 more road games after that. But our focus is totally on Temple and what they do well. And obviously we got a big couple of days of preparation.
We've got Haley from the Paisano here, so let's go ahead and have Haley jump in.
Hi, Coach. It's nice to officially meet you and introduce myself. I'm sorry we haven't had a chance to meet yet. You've been able to interact with some of my writers and photographers, though. But my question for you is that you're only 2-4 in the conference right now. So, and that can be turned around, as you say. You feel confident about it. So I'm wanting to know what you're going to do differently, or if you're going to change anything up going into Saturday's game against Temple.
Well, I think the biggest thing is we got to continue to improve defensively. Certainly, we're not happy with being 2-4 at this point, but at the same time, we want to be playing our best ball come February going into March. So it's a long season. There's a lot of games left, and even though we're 2-4. Really, besides that Tulane game, we've been right there to finish some of these games out and get wins. So I'm happy with a lot of things, but we can really improve in every single area, and we're going to need to if we're going to accumulate some more wins.
And then with the home field advantage, do you feel like the guys are feeling a bit more at ease as they step into conference games while they play at home this season?
Well, I think now, we're starting to get, just as comfortable on the road. I mean, to go to UAB, a team that's picked to win the league, I think they're 5-1 now. And for us to, really nip and tuck the entire game, played well, mixed up defenses, shot the ball well. They did a good job sort of making us a bit stagnant in the first half with their switching. And I just thought, for 40 minutes, we showed that, when we're doing what we need to do, we can compete with anybody in this league. Now, to be back home is certainly always a good thing. You get to sleep in your own bed the night before, and, you're always a little bit more comfortable. But that doesn't matter if you don't come out and execute the game plan and play well together. Temple's a really good team. They had a close game last night against North Texas. They have an electric scorer in Mashburn, and then they've got a lot of really good players around them as well. So they're a really good team. We're going to have to play well if we want to get a win.
Awesome. And then I was able to attend your first game of the season, and since then I've had a request. You have to teach me how you speak so loudly, because me and my writers swore that we can hear you whisper from the other side of the court. It's just very impressive. You have a very strong presence on the court.
Well, I'm not sure that's a good thing. I don't want the other team hearing everything we're saying, but I don't know. Certainly I'm energetic and passionate about what I do, and certainly I want our team to pick that up and understand that, as a staff, as a coach, whoever's over there on that sideline, we're all in this thing together. These guys put in a ton of work, players and coaches and student managers, and that's ultimately the culture that we want to build. We want people that want to be around this program and are excited about the direction we're heading in. Not near where we need to be right now, but we are heading in the right direction and starting to play better basketball, and we'll continue to do that until we get where we need to get to.
Great. I think that's it from me. That's all I need to hear.
I appreciate it. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Coach, is there anything else you wanted to get in there? Obviously, we go to FAU next week, and we're going to have back-to-back road games for the first time this year. But Temple is obviously first on the focus list.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, obviously FAU is a great team. I know Coach Shakis a little bit, and of course, he's in his first year as well, building it, over there. And then, of course, we'll have that rematch with North Texas down in the pit. But, again, our focus is on the next day. We're focused on practice tomorrow. And then, ultimately, like you said, playing a really good Temple team. Coach Fisher, you look where they were last year to where they are now. I mean, he's done an incredible job getting that team in contention to go win this thing. And, there's still a lot of basketball left to be played. I mean, like I said, I don't like our record, but I like the trajectory that we're heading at. And we'll continue to improve on both sides of the ball. And it's a great opportunity to get a win against a really good team, well-coached team on Saturday against Temple.
All right. Thank you, Coach, and thank you, everyone, for joining us. And we'll be back next week with another virtual media availability after we face Temple over the weekend. Thank you, Coach.
Sounds good. Birds up.